Hey everybody, Mr. Tim's here. This is a review of the Aqua Marina Monster. This is an inflatable stand-up paddleboard that I purchased offline. I actually purchased it on Amazon. It's 12 foot long and inflates up to 15 psi. This particular one is called the Monster. If you've seen it in my other reviews, I've got one very similar to this. But the main difference I've seen in this and the other 12-foot ones they offer is the fin. It's very similar to the other one that you can see a review on mine. So just a quick look around. We can see I've got it inflated. It took a little while to inflate, but that's fine. I'll get into that later. But this is a nice grippy texture here. We've got the bands and the D-rings already installed to hold down our life jackets if we want to. And let's come back over here to the there's your valve, inflation valve. Here's a D-ring already installed for putting in a leash. So of course there's the handle. It pops up. I like that, how it kind of lays flat. So one of the reasons I chose this particular model is because it has, let's see, I got on the box here, it has a very good weight limit. And here we go, we've got it listed. They put the packaging slip right over top of it there, but you can actually see max payload here is 352 pounds. So this board can hold a lot, and when they've got higher weight limits like that, they can they seem to be more stable. So that's what I'm looking for. Looking for a nice long stable one. Went with a 12-foot so I can have me and little Mr. Tim's and Miss Tim's on there riding with us. What came in the box here? We've got this bag. It's like a papoose type bag. I'll look at that later. There's instruction booklets with a tool, some sealant, some extra O-rings, different things like that. This pump, which I like, and I'll talk about that later. It says it does not come with a this leash is an optional leash, but it was in the box and I'll take it. And then it comes with this 3-piece paddle, which I've got laying on top of here. Now it's not a very aggressive or very big paddle. It doesn't have much of a slope to it. Actually, it's pretty flat. And you can see the different joints here, so you can change the pitch of the top handle up here if you wanted to have it turned like this when you stroke, or however you want. Or you could take the middle section out if you were shorter or having kids use it. Not really super thrilled with the paddle, but it's an extra paddle and I'll take it. So let's see here. It's got one fin, like I said, and there it is there. You slide it into the base and it's got a locking mechanism that slips through and holds it in place there. On the bag, this is a backpack bag, which is different than the other model because it kind of works like a papoose, where you fold it down and then just kind of lay it in there and then start wrapping it up. And then of course you buckle it all down, and then you've got these backpack straps here, so you can put that on, you walk it in. The leash is kind of standard. It's got your standard buckle, turnbuckles on here, and bungee. This will tie to the D-ring. The pump I like better than the other Aqua Marina board I got, because the gauge is on top here. As you go up and down, the gauge is here. On the other pump that I have, the gauge is actually here, which is okay, but I actually like this pump a little bit better, and this connection here seems to be very stable. If you're interested in what the ends look like, they're actually very nice ends. These are very nice ends on the ends of the pump that screw down and lock into place, so you're not fighting to keep it in place as you inflate it. Let me flip it over. we can get the view of the bottom there. That got nice sharp graphics on it, the Aqua Marina stuff on it. Got some warning labels down here, and then this is the single location for placing the fin. Attaching the fin is easy. It simply just slides in like this, and I'm doing this one hand. I got it slid in now, and then we'll take this pin, push it through there. You actually see it lock into place there. So just that one fin on that, and then there we go. As far as how heavy it is, very light to me. One handle, lifting it up, not bad at all. So since I got this already inflated, I can just show you the valve, and actually you can see how it deflates here. Actually pushes down with a twist and it'll lock it open, and it rapidly deflates. Now what I'll do, let me show you here before we do that. I'll show you how this connects. It simply goes down in, okay, now I got it twisted in there, and now let's see what we got on the PSI. We've got, it's roughly about 10, so I've had a little bit of drift down. I've had this pumped up over 24 hours here, so I've had a little bit of drift down. Actually can hear the little pressure, and this is how I would inflate. So when you get up in the high pressures on that pump, it really starts getting really firm to push. I'm going to take this out. You'll hear the air pressure. All right, it's just so to deflate, we would just simply take this, push it down, and the whole thing would come down. Then we can roll it up. So I'll give you a shot of that. It's going to be pretty fast and loud here, so I won't be able to talk. Yeah, so that was pretty fast there. At this point I can start standing on it, pushing, deflating it, or I could just kind of let it do its own thing and it'll collapse. You can start this in, start folding it over like this, get the air out, and just keep folding it down like that, pushing the air out, or you can just kind of let it go out. Over time it'll probably just ease out, and then we can deflate it. So pretty simple. Alright, so I've got it deflated and I've got it folded up. You start with the thin end first because there's that hard plastic piece that doesn't bend well. So you start with that and then go up to the front. You can see this is the front here. And then I've just got it setting on top of the case here. So you would just start to fold this over. And this is really hard to do one-handed here. I've got that one side. All right, now you can see that I've got the sides pulled in right here, and then we'll bring up the bottom. It's got a small flap that you will take the strap here, hold that down right there, coming up from the bottom, and then the big top flap comes over. This, and these buckles go right. So now the big buckles are on, and it's all contained within this kind of papoose backpack. See if I can get it rolled over here. All right, so you can be able to backpack it into the beach where you got there. Don't really see a place to include the pump, although you could probably get it inside here, maybe tie it in. Might have to carry that separately, or and a place to put the paddle itself. So don't see places for those, but the board itself is well contained inside this. So overall, I like this set pretty good. I like it a little bit better than the other one we got. So if you want to see the other review I've got, please check out my other videos. And you got any questions or had any luck on this particular model, give me a comment. Thanks, guys.